Good morning. Hello. This is Ronnie Q, and welcome to Speak Your Piece. Today, I want to discuss something that's happening in the world. You know, the overall consensus of how everything has become completely detrimental to a societal construct. And I mean by that, what I mean is how everyone has completely gone into a hysteria. Well, not everyone, just certain people over shutdowns, benefits, things being cut, and everything else. This affects the majority of us, yes. And I'm not belittling, and I'm not even trying to point fingers, and nor am I trying to dismiss or be dismissive of how anybody's situation is affected regardless. What I want to discuss is the overall damage is being done by a government and a people who have seen themselves beyond reconciliation, beyond blame, or accountability. Take a look at it this way: those in so called power claim they are for the people, by the people, to create a system that works to benefit the people, but have more aligned themselves with benefiting themselves and lining their pockets. Let's be honest for a second. None of them, and I'm going to repeat this, none of them cares what happens to the common man, to the brother next door, to the sister next door, to the brothers in the streets, to the sisters in the streets, to the children in the streets, to those who are starving, to those who are struggling, to those who cannot find their way up out of the mud. Let's be honest with that for a second. Stop trying to sit here and time after time again blame policy leaders, because it's not the policy leaders, it's the policy itself that was implemented to begin with. We sit here and we take vote for policies that make no sense. And I say we because it was the people like others that look like me or don't look like me that decided, hey, let's vote for something that'll be our own detriment. That made sense, right? So now that this has come into fruition, and that the struggle is real, and that reality is smacking you in the face, now you want to cry, oh my God, what is happening? Why aren't they helping us? First of all, the main problem I see in our construct as a how can I put it, as a populace, the main problem is government reliance. They literally turned you into a junkie for government benefits. First, they take the man out of the house, tell you you can't have anything, but you can have all of this. Second, they take the woman out of the workforce, tell us you need that, you don't need them, you need us. Third, create a system that is repetitively failing and failing and failing and blaming each side of the fence for why it is failing. Let's be real. It's in the word. Politician. That is their job, is to lie to you, to gain your trust, to gain your vote, to gain your finances. You give all that you have to these people, and what do they give you? Nothing. You just become a part of the machine, but they claim they're helping you. I mean, with all honesty, I can't say it's all of them. I can't even say it's all of the politicians. But most of the majority of them are within the realms of corruption that is ridiculous. And then they get mad when somebody stands up and, puts that bullseye on them and say, yeah, this is your doing. Then they get mad and throw temper tantrums and go, oh, you can't say that. We're just trying to help. Help who? Let's be honest for a second. I don't like getting into politics because as I get into politics and talk about and discussing it, I get angry because, like I said before, we're becoming so government reliant that we no longer learn how to hunt, gather, and build for ourselves. Before government intervention, before all of these policies, before all of these programs, we relied on our own intuition, our own ingenuity, our own strengths, and our own abilities. When did that become for sale? Has this generation of leaders provided a way out? Has this government entity provided a way up? Has anyone found a solution to the issues that are repetitively happening over and over again and feeding the actual problem instead of trying to get rid of it? We are so hell bent on this how should I put this ideology that superiority through numbers in government will help us. No. We have superior numbers in government, yes, but what has that changed? Nothing. Because it's almost ran us into obscurity. The reason why it's happened is because people who claim to want to help the people are allowing it to happen to the people. There are oversight committees. There are committees to try to rein people in. Have you seen any of that happen lately? No, you haven't. Because why? As long as there is a seat where finances and material gains are more important, everything else is moot. Everything else. So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions. Comment, subscribe, do it, whatever you want to do. But I want to hear your thoughts on this because unless somebody can provide me with a valuable solution, stop with the blame game because everybody can go, you did it, you did it, you did it, you did it, you did it. Give me solutions. Please. This has been Ronnie Q. This has been Speak Your Peace.